it doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, of course. Like,
I mean, normal human हो यार. Seriously, तुम्हारे कारण मुझे जीना हराम हो गया. Do you know that?
खड़ा कमांडो क्या होता है?
Spider-Man भी बनते हैं.
India people have always tried to bully me.
they go deep inside enemy territory.
Think about YouTube में गोली खाइस.
Welcome everyone. I am Ranjul Sharma. मैं आगे Air Force में आसी. I retired as a coordinator. So in this podcast, we have a guest who needs no introduction. He is Colonel Kaushal Kashyap, Shaurya Chakra. He is an officer and a gentleman, and now also he's slowly becoming a celebrity in the YouTube world through his channel Monks and Warriors. So now he had the opportunity to meet him, and we thought we should have a conversation, both of us. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard তেওঁ বহুত কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ পডকাষ্ট শুনিছা য'ত তেওঁ নিজৰ অপাৰেশ্যনছৰ কথা কৈছে, তেওঁ নিজৰ soldier যিটো তেওঁ আছিলে তেওঁৰ কামৰ কথা কৈছে বা তেওঁৰ যেনেকৈ ভেৰিয়াছ লাইক অফিচিয়েল থিংছ লট অফ চিৰিয়াছ টক বহুত হৈছে. So through this I wanted to get on the human side of his and to discuss a lot of things which a lot of you may not know. And through this podcast I wanted to let my viewers know the other side of Colonel Kaushal Kashyap. So please welcome Colonel Kaushal Kashyap. Hi Kaushal, কি খবৰ?
Thank you, brilliant. It doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, of course. Like, and welcome to Guwahati. And I thought I'll take this opportunity when you are in Guwahati to at least meet like this, formally, informally, to log pai rahu. And a lot of people don't know that Kaushal is my distant cousin.
Yes.
And we were together in NDA. I was of course the Air Force cadet. And it was really like surprising for me कि गोए पले 21 SF then NSG commanding officer, and now he's like doing wonders in the outside world also.
God has been kind. God has been kind.
Yeah, absolutely, and really proud. And first of all, congratulations for achieving this milestone today. That tomorrow ji 300,000 for subscribers in your Monks and Warriors channel too. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Really proud, Kaushal.
Thank you so much. In fact, নাজানো তোমাৰ মনত আছে নে নাই, you were one of the first ones যোনে মোক পডকাষ্টৰ কথা কৈছিলে. This podcast we have been planning for quite some time. তেতিয়া মই এটামান পডকাষ্ট হৈছিল and তাৰ আগতো I had not even heard কি পডকাষ্ট হয় কি.
Absolutely. মই পডকাষ্ট আৰু এতিয়া মই কৰি ল'ব লাগিব before you reach 10 lakh subscribers. No, really হেৰি আৰু how are you reacting, or how do you find this newfound fan following and newfound success in YouTube?
It's difficult for me to react. I actually I feel very conscious ba kiba I mean normal human ho yaar. I mean we are not used to people look at you in a very different manner.
Yeah.
And ami tanako eko bisara naslu. Why I went into that is there was egalman more people had invited me for podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
My things worked, people started loving mane bhal pai asle. And then I got one girl's message I remember distinctly. She had thanked Colonel Bharwan and me. Okay. Thanks to Colonel Bharwan and Colonel Kashyap, she was under severe depression, and for last quite number of years she was into heavy medication. Aru amar kotha huni pelai she had stopped medication, and for the last 15 days she was doing perfectly well.
Okay.
That really matlab moved me. It moved me ki yaar if we are if there are people who are taking motivation, taking inspiration, so nothing like that.
Absolutely. The welcome you got in like tomorrow even Tejpur Literary Fest and all.
Thanks.
Amazing. And it is really nice. I mean like Nebhav, like we think from our perspective, from other people's perspective, when you really get into all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And of course that is must be really inspiring, and this should take you even more forward. And really like looking forward for you to achieve even more success in the YouTube world.
My success will be if I can change somebody's life, jodi cover life, if I can change. That is success. I mean, that ke besi aur ki koriba. So my NDA senior.
Yeah, so like let me give you a small introduction first.
Seriously, तुम्हारे कारण मुझे जीना हराम हो गया. Do you know that? I've not told you. To me, you went to India first.
Yeah.
তাৰপিছত আৰু তাৰ আগতে people knew that I may also land up in NDA. মানে of course exam to prepare to কৰিছিলোঁ. and people got after me, yaar NDA gusi gol Ronjul or toy ki kori aso toy. Not just data, bulda hai.
Okay, everybody, yeah.
Everybody, I mean everybody in the relations and relatives of it. Yeah, Ronjulok sa NDA gusi gol. Thank God I cleared.
No. And either like I'll of course like we'll talk about that. But I was like one senior to you.
Yeah.
In from NDA also like for the viewers. I was a senior term and somebody told me like and squadron like NDA we have got that time. Now there are
We had 15
squadrons. Squadrons মানে hostel যেনেকে আমাৰ কটনত hostel লাগে মই কটনত হাই সেকেন্ডাৰী কৰা যেনেকে আমাৰ SRB কে
বহুত কাহিনী আছে কটনৰ তোমাৰ
বহুত থাকে SRB RKB MNDB ওর যেনেকে hostel তাত আমাৰ মানে আলফা ব্রাভো চার্লি ধরে 15 লাখ কৰি সো এন্ড মই যোনটো আছিলে কল মাইক মানে মাইক ওয়ান ইজ দ্য মেইন নাম ইজ মাইক যেনেকে এলিয়াস মস্তাইন বুলি হেৰি কয় তাত মোক কোনোবাই ক'লে লাইক कौशल कश्यप तेरा कजिन है इधर आ रहा है कौशल कश्यप आ रहा है इधर स्क्वाड में and I was really scared because like when I engaged to me you know what my squad was. It was so dreaded immense basic punishments and all that and I really wanted you to not come to my squad but you were so happy and of course it was lucky also that you get to go for you to join the Mike squad. Anyway, first of all, I want to say to me, like for the viewers, to me, like where did you we were born? Go to me initial schooling, Korila, 11, 12. Can you?
Yeah, of course. My father was in the veterinary department, Arunachal State Government. They have got a wild life actually.
Tejut asile?
Tejut 11 years asile. We were in a farm called Loilyang, which is just not very far from Teju, and I got different places. We have grown up Monot ase. We were in Loilyang, then we moved to Teju. After that, we moved to there's a place Kamki near Along.
I'll just cut you on. মই তোমাৰ দেউতা কাকতে দেখিলে মই পৰলে আৰ্মি বুলি ভাবে হে এই কাউবয় হ্যাট পাইপ সাইড পিলি থাকে মই আৰ্মি টালি কি বুলি ভাবিছিলো পিছতে গম পালো ওকে
Papa always wanted to join the army, and in fact both of us, me and my elder brother Kapil ended up in the army. So আমি তেনেকে বোম দিলা পা we were in a place called Khonsa episode Nirjuli, so everywhere in Arunachal we grew up and class 6 onwards amak initially parents try korile hostel at Hilton School Dehradun. So we went to Hilton School there. So the education okman bhalo hobo lage na we started from Dehradun jeti amar class 6 tot goi pelai iman
তুমি আর
Kapil is a year senior to me, but we are in the same class.
মানে বয়সত ডাঙৰ but both of you were put in the same class. I remember that. যে
Horba মানে when we changed school no janeke he KG2 asle I was KG1 and KG2 pisot when he shifted to the next class 1 to Kendriya Vidyalaya asle ta moi bahut halla korilu moi Kapilor logote পঢ়িম te kothe ki yaar dide next year fail korai dim তাৰপিছত ৰেগুলাৰাইজ হৈ যাব আৰু মই ৰাতি পঢ়ি পেলাই মানে তেতিয়াও that's what parents tell me. I don't remember. I was almost close to the top. Our Kapil didn't do that well. So they could not fail me.
So তুমি এখানে তললে নব
নোৱাৰিলে আমি তাৰপিছত কন্টিনিউ কৰিলো. Class 6 we went to Dehradun. তাতে আমাৰ ফোন বিলটো বহুত বেছি হৈ গ'ল আমাৰ স্কুলৰ বিলকে হোষ্টেলৰ বিলতকে ফোন বিল তেতিয়া বহুত বেছি হৈ গ'ল তে ফোন বিলটো কাটিবলৈ কাৰণে ক্লাছ again we repeated our 6th from in St. Peters
school
Shillong. So class 6-7 we did in St. Peters, then we moved to Assam Rifle Public School, ARPS, Shillong again Light Court, and 11-12 kana we went to Delhi.
ARPS Rajako asile MDA.
That's where Raja Khan, fantastic guy. He was school captain was episode go play.
Oh really? Good, very good debater.
Amazing.
And he is also your NSG
Gurkhas.
NSG senior. I met him.
No, he's been helping us both help for it. He's been great.
Okay. So after 12th 11-12 you were in ARPS only.
11-12 my Delhi pakora.
10 episode then you went to
10 episode Manav Bharati Indian International School asile Panchil Park.
Okay, then you joined here.
And then I joined. That's what I was in Kirorimal College. GTIU joined.
Oh yeah, of course.
Episode.
Oh, so then you So this is your schooling and the college journey. Then you joined the only boys college of National Defense Academy. Like yeah, means and you were joining Mike Scott, no? So like Mike Scott is like very hard task, pura punishments, heavy, pura ragda বুলি কয় যোনটো NDA.
মই তোমাক এইটো ইনসিডেন্ট কোটত কৈছো. I'll just narrate how I got introduced to Mike Scott.
How?
First day to I landed up, so they gave me echo.
Okay.
তো মই ৰাতিটো কাৰণে একোছ কটনত আছিলোঁ.
হয়
একোছ কটনত ডিনাৰ চিনাৰ কৰি পেলাই যেতিয়া ৱাপছ আহিছোঁ একদম টপ ফ্ল'ৰত ৰগা পাৰ্টি চলি আছিলে. I was called কি আজা ওপৰ. So but I was pretty good PTCT বিলাকত. They made me do chin-ups, so I could do about 10-12 কিবা কৰিছিলোঁ. তেতিয়া আৰু মই মানুহে নাজানে মই চাপৰ আছিলোঁ কাৰণে কোনোবাই ক'লে কি পুল আপ কৰিলে ভাল হ'ব, তেতিয়াৰ পৰা মই পুল আপ কৰি ওখ নহ'লোঁ. বাট পিটিত ভাল হৈ গ'ল, হেল্প মি NDA. তেতিয়া মই তাতে পুল আপ চুল আপ কৰি দিলোঁ. Thank God they made me do pull ups. So I did pretty well and they were very impressed. তেতিয়া মানে হৈ যায় না पहली टाइप पहली হৈ পেলাই they started कि यार कल तेरे को स्क्वाड्रन मिलेगा तो कहाँ जाएगा तू go to any squadron and come to Echo Squadron. Echo कितना
don't go to Mike Scott.
Don't go to Mike Scott. ठीक है. So they were discussing Alpha भी ठीक है, Bravo भी ठीक है, Charlie. Mike Squadron मत जाना, बाकी आज सब ठीक है. मैंने पूछा सर ये Mike Squadron में क्या है? they said Mike Squadron में पैरा कमांडो बनते हैं. That was the first time I heard the word para commando. तो अच्छा सर पैरा कमांडो क्या होता है? कहे अच्छा पैरा कमांडो तो जो যার সবত के বেশি অবস্থা বেয়া ছিল they pointed to that guy. ये देख रहा है इसका पैरा कमांडो बन रहा है. ठीक है, that was how it was.
Mike को स्पाइडरमैन भी बनते हैं.
स्पाइडरमैन भी बनते हैं.
People in India can relate to how you become Spider-Man. Yeah. Wall में वो करके but anyway, then the next day you were allotted मतलब Mike. I was
allotted Mike. I tried कि मैं इधर-उधर झूठ-झूठ बोल करके सर my cousin passed out from Echo Squadron, give me Echo Squadron and all.
कुछ कर अच्छा then मिसाल
ऐसे ही यार
मिसाल अच्छा okay understood.
I was scared कि Mike Squadron में पता नहीं कौन सा पैरा कमांडो बनता है.
So I'll tell you like moi তেতিয়া like I was really scared and I was to say कि हेरी माने to save you from the punishments and all that I used to build up कि नहीं वो तो अच्छा नहीं है किसी में and all that and because I was our term is the term who will be looking into you and all that and give all the punishments and all that things.
Grooming
basically not the punishment basically it is like disciplining you guys and उसके नाम पे बहुत कुछ होता है. So anyway so like
सब कुछ
होता है. So I thought कि no let me save this is my cousin and I also like थोड़ा वो होता है ना like धर्म संकट like like how can I give punishment to my own brother who is also my own batchmate. So I don't क्यों आ गया ऐसे करके ना. I also thought that way but anyway you ended up there but I could believe in like you gave a totally different impression like you're of course you were good in PT good in like all this kind of physical activities and all that even drill and all.
I was okay yeah. In fact first time to I was best first one squadron of course.
Okay.
That's hardly anything but ठीक है.
No still.
Second term I really had a gala time. Second term I was CSM understudy.
Okay. Oh अच्छा.
CSM understudy
मैंने
अमित बख्शी.
Oh बख्शी अच्छा okay.
Me and Haldikar we were CSM understudy. हाँ.
Small guy.
Yeah, short guy. Yes, mechanized infantry. He's doing very well, I believe. So we were CSM understudy. So CSM understudy पूरा second term और पूरा second term और पूरा second term में I rolled only twice. Rolling.
मोटे लुकाया असले वाले.
लुकाया बोली no exactly. तुम्हारे निस्बत smart हो गए because मैं जो लगा कि अच्छा रंजन शर्मा का भाई है. रंजन शर्मा is the smartest of everyone. That is the kind of image you had. I'm sure. Yeah. कहाँ को बोली लो. The smartest of everyone.
I used to play all these instruments. I used to run away for those kind of things because hey the music team and all the dance team and all that সেইবিলাকত অলপ পলাই মেলি থাকো আৰু তাৰে দিয়ে
নাই তুমি ভাল পলাইছা अच्छा रंजिल तो कभी हाथ आया नहीं तू कहाँ जाएगा
NDA like যেনেকে হয় we were like 3,000 people and I was into that মই like fighters or like into training and 1 year of full training and fight is also like iman studies and iman heavy iman pressure like my NDA private into hakim pe mane dundigal ba bidar and we were never in touch and ki hol ki and all that. And after that I came to know ki like you were in special forces and 21 SF. And বহুত বছৰ মূৰত তোমাক এবাৰ মই যোৰহাটত লগ পাইছো. We are now hearing about special forces, okay, in like through podcast or through maybe like the Hollywood movies and all that. Of course, Mossad and Jumbur special Green Berets and all these people are, or the Navy SEALs. I mean, US like to our prai kori ase.
Always been.
Now that like you guys have come out. Okay, you guys like
ambassadors of the special forces.
No, absolutely, and people actually are not aware what special forces is, and now people are starting to know okay, this is what special forces. Of course, they still don't have that idea. Okay, means like it is like the ultimate force. It is like in army, it is called the tip of the spear. Like you can means it is like a zero error syndrome. You people cannot fail. Means like it is the ultimate, like the buck stops with you guys basically. Or maybe like you are the one who does the maximum damage or maximum changes the course of the war. Now the thing is that for that the kind of preparation and kind of not only physically, of course you are good in physically and all that. Okay, but there are a lot of my coachmates also who are very good physically.
Much better than me.
But they don't end up joining the forces or even special forces. Of course, not opting for that. And even if they join, যদিও তাহলে join করে, a lot of them, of course, don't clear the probation, right? So, more A to them, when did it start? Like, to me, is it because of looking up to someone, or when did that special forces mindset got into you? Because, of course, like, you are also, I'm sure you are also not, hey, special forces,
but para commando I heard in India.
First time there.
First day. I just told you.
Of course. So, how did it, I just really wanted to know. কি কেনেকে মানে আমি মানে কৌশল কেনেকে জয়েন কৰিলে ইমান ঠাণ্ডা ফুণ্ডা
কৌশল a lot of things as I look at it now তুমিও সুধিছা ইয়াৰ আগতো কোনবা এনেকে সুধিছে তো I have myself been thinking ki sahi baat to sahi hai
जोश तो करके
जोश I'll tell you if I look at myself I have always been that short guy unassuming তেতিয়া people have always tried to bully me বা অকমান ইয়া টাইপ থাকে So there's always been a ichha or an ambition to prove yourself. Ki yaar, I'm better than these guys. Ki moi chala enake nahoy, so don't take me lightly. There's always been that thing in me somewhere. I think that has been in my DNA always. And in fact, I read somewhere ki ekene iman dangor manu bilak je thake no dangor people best of the military generals they have always been like me. that thing has been there. I remember 11th thought. So school lot Delhi so head girl and head boy they had come to choose prefects भी लगनो the head boy तो मुझे उठाने की इसको उठाओ करके I got up the head girl said नहीं ये बहुत soft है इसको बैठा दो से मन खोट मोटी मेरे को soft बोला I hope she's watching yeah so I was like that I had to somehow sorry यार मोटी नहीं बोलना चाहिए था but I really felt that anger ki yaar I am not soft I am not soft
you being part of that unit of course it is like and it also speaks a lot ki the kind of impetus or kind of hurry they give to the mental strength of in choosing the candidate
yes
of course
I'll come to that মই ইয়াৰ আগত কমাৰো কম মই তাৰপিছত second term if you remember second term আমাৰ golden jubilee celebration হৈছিলে second term যেটা golden jubilee celebration হৈ আছিল পুৰা NDA the NDA again a lot of guests had come and I had a small role in Sudan blockot গৈ পেলাই এটা light and sound show হৈছিল তো in that light and sound show কিবা NDA বনাই থাকা টাইপৰ কিবা story আছিল আৰু অকমান দেই কানে 2-3 সেকেন্ডৰ কানে কি এনেকে কাম লেবাৰ বিলাকে কাম কৰিছিল আৰু আমি মানে something like this I had to come আৰু তাৰপিছত লাইট অফ হৈ যায় and go and sleep the whole day we would keep sleeping hey এটা practice কৰিব কাৰণে তো যেনেকে NDA ধৰ প্ৰথমত টোপনি বিলাক পুৰা কৰি ললো পুৰা কৰাৰ পিছত went around in Sudan block and then I saw all these so আমাৰ braves বিলাক আছে the heroes the Paramveer Chakra Ashok Chakra হেবিলাক সবৰে মানে you remember সবৰ paintings আছে portraits আছে তাতে পুৰা লিখা আছে তো এটা পঢ়ি পেলাই I seriously it touched me a lot okay. Right from Lieutenant Punitnath Dattapal pelai sab je ase no Kirti Chakra loke ase I think their portraits are there and jita moi teoloka pohi the most touching ones that I found were all special forces Major Arun Jasrotia, Major Sudhir Walia, তেওঁলোকৰ পঢ়ি পেলাই. Then I remember one day somebody came and told me कि ये batch दिख रहा है तेरे को. The first time I observed this something called बलिदान. Okay. And they told me ये है बलिदान. बलिदान में कहा यार ये क्या होता है बलिदान? And said कि बलिदान is you already sacrificed yourself.
Yeah.
So
लिख दिया मतलब blank check.
Blank check.
Already signed on the blank check. My life is gone.
Yeah, you already sacrificed yourself. अब बताओ.
अब आगे बताओ.
करना क्या है?
मैं already मर चुका हूँ आगे बताओ.
Seriously, I can still feel how I felt second termer in National Defence Academy. You've gone through that. And my when I was all ready, yeah, I'll go and die and things like that. And it stayed with me somehow. I felt that strange connect. And then I think 4th, 5th term we had Major Hemonto Penging then. Major Hemonto Penging को देख के तो the entire course wanted to become special forces. यार बंदा हो तो ऐसा है उनकी स्टोरी सुन के most of the stories are censored.
I have like তোমালোকে বেছি ওচৰৰ পৰা পাইছা like মই যেতিয়া 6th term আছিলো he was there in army training team. Then just corner অহা নাই. But we used to hear कि okay army training team मतलब like normally Hemonto da ka class कोई miss नहीं करता. There's so many stories and all that. And of course, like
I've just done a podcast with. I've been able to do one with
recently, sir.
Hemonto sir, and amazing guy. That guy is, he was best in anything that he did.
Of course.
Any sports games or anything that he touched, operations or tar namat muti diye militant se.
I know that. You have come out and. For you, like everybody now, people are knowing okay, the legend who is like, of course, Saurav Singh, Shekhawat sir and all that, who has climbed the Mount Everest and all that. But when now, since you are doing the podcast, people will come to know about this guy.
Yeah.
And even I'm sure that even Shekhawat sir and all also must be looking up to this guy.
Yes. They're very good friends. They're very good friends.
Because and Siddhesh feels also so much of pride that he is from our state. His mother, Arunachal and mother is an Assamese guy. And when you see this guy, you can feel that he is something like, and his body is like without going to the gym ever. But that raw kind of that, Gaulia Jute, amazing guy. Like,
I saw a story question. He's gone alone. পিষ্টল লৈ পেলাই অকলে গৈ পেলাই মিলিটেন্ট এটাক মাৰিলে এটাক ধৰি পেলাই সাইকেলত বহাই লৈ আহিছে people came to ambush him and he threatened them कि मारने से देख and they did not cycle
legendary guy and it's really like good that you have got him here and maybe I'll also get hold of him sometime.
I'm sure
it's good to know that he's at least doing podcasts now. Very good. So are you like, did you get motivated from him also?
Yeah, very much. I so much so that Panging sir was there, so that's when I realized कि भैया जिंदगी है तो ऐसे जीना है.
No, not.
But then there's another thing.
Doing anything to the like looking down upon or like.
Yeah. वो सबका अपना होता है. But I told you that's why
for you that was the motivation.
That's why I started from the fact कि I had to prove a point कि साला मेरे को कम मत समझना टाइप ना. I had to prove that point. There's something else also very important that happened. एतो NDA टे होइसले.
So from NDA only you were like, I thought in IMA changed.
No, big time.
NDA only.
NDA senior terms I was very vocal about being in the special forces. But NDA injury এটা হৈ গৈছিলে, that is why I had not opted. যেতিয়া মই IMA গৈছিলো no, I had a meniscus tear. So I got it operated meniscus to remove কৰাই দিছে medial meniscus, left knee.
Okay.
That is why I had not opted. মই ভাবিছিলো কি তাৰ পিছত provision কেনে কৰিম. Yeah, but
so তাৰ পিছত how did you recover and how did you clear the provision?
Bus.
And where like legs are the number one thing in lady.
Yeah, that is why I had not opted. But then I realized ki legs out ke basi it's your mind.
Yeah.
In fact, moi provision kori thakote my other knee I got a gunshot wound. You are aware.
Yeah.
The more agote to eta knee be asle ta so
will you be sharing that story also?
Some part of it I can, but then we'll avoid the major part of it.
Absolutely.
Kisman cheezein special forces ka
up to you.
we should not discuss. It was both mistakes কৰিছিলো, both ভুল কৰিছিলো, but then drew lessons. I am lucky I'm alive. And কাহিনী ক'বলৈ কেনে এগাল আছে. মই ইয়াতে চাকু খাইছো, ইয়াতে গুলি খাইছো, এইটো বেলেগ, এইটো মাৰপিটত আমি কৰি আছে কৰিব
মানে মিলিটেন্টৰ লগতে.
Yeah, not really.
তোমালোকে যেতিয়া once you are like you get the maroon beret after the we will talk about the probation of course. Maroon beret পোৱা, then you are supposed to drink that whole eta jarot sob je milai diye gotei gal pori teleke heri hora yelu khwa. That happens in Air Force also, but I don't know it's good or bad. Like Air Force notun jetia we cleared the solo in MiG-21 and all that, we also have that, and like eta to more like anyway they will not share it. But what I think, what is that thing there? I mean, glass khai sakta hai, glass tu je khai pale bhangi pale khai nahi. What is that all about?
You can know, it's just stupid. It is
for the audience, like
it is to get your fears out. মানে তোমাৰ ভয় যোনটো আছে সেই ভয়টো ওলাবলৈ কাৰণে এইবিলাক কৰে.
মই আছিলো Sarsawa is in UP north. It's a helicopter squadron there. That তোমাৰ basically SFF আছে no. So I mean like normally কি হয়, special forces are very near to either a যেনেকে জুহাৰত আছে
Air Force base,
because immediate তোমালোকক you have to go like জুহাৰত ৰৰয়া ওচৰতে আছে, and there are like a Avro by 830 খন আছে তাহানক লৈ যাবলৈ for air drop and helicopters. Even Sarsawa is a helicopter base, tahanor osorte tahanor SFF is a special frontier force, so it is near to that. There is a special force unit, and these guys used to come for our parties. ठीक है, and I'm the youngster.
glass
खाई लगे और अरे Air Force पार्टी ले आए एकदम बहुत खावा डाला लगे एकदम whiskey glass तो भागी वो उठा glass तो भागी मेरे नानो आलू स्टाडी वाले आलू खावा लेके डाले अरे यार आगे ऐसे वाले आगे सारे ऐसे
glass वाला.
we know battalions like Sikh regiments and all this, but a lot of people are not aware of what special force is all about. It is something else. In a special force of the unit, there will be hardly any without a Shora Chakra or a Sela Medal or a GOC commendation. At the Duta Tinda Kirti Chakra Thakibo, so Shora Chakra Thakibo, all these are like that. Because they are every day involved in an operation, right? So that is how this happens. So that means the probability of getting killed is also that much. And unlike this thing, and they go for, and they don't do like a normal heavy, they go deep inside enemy territory. So to me, where no one can, where Air Force or say where eagles only there. So we fly there and all that. I don't know what is your tagline, but these are all heavy. But where only these people who are like a something different breed. Let me tell out this guy. I'll not take his name. Who did the Uri? Uri cinema the first hate to our very attack to Korise. That surgical strike.
Nectar, sir.
Nectar, sir.
It's been all
there,
over.
All over the rise. Nectar, he's my course mate. And I understand कि Nectar तो जाएगा special because वो psycho था ND के time पे. ये boxing लगे घुसा खाए ठके माई ठके गोई ठके माई ये लोग हमारे बात में and he's a big guy. He's like Manipuri, like 6 foot Manipuri big guy ना. But for you, like it was a little like he can like join I got a little hairy on it. So that is why I asked.
Now I'll tell you another. মই কিতাপ এখন পঢ়িছিলোঁ জেনোসাইডছ বুলি.
Okay.
কিতাপখনৰ দুটা incident that really impacted my life. First is why Jammu and Kashmir is part of India. ঠিক আছে, 47-48 again কোনোবা viewers নাজানিব পাৰে সেইকাৰণে মই ৰিপিট কৰোঁ. 47-48 JNK was an independent country. যেটা আমি 15th August independence পাইছিলোঁ, right? 22nd of October Pakistanis they launched an operation.
Of course.
পুরে raiders পঠাই দিলে কি go and take over Kashmir. 22nd of October. By 25th of October এওঁ লোক আহি পেলাই বাৰামুলা পাই গ'ল. বাৰামুলা পাই পেলাই বাৰামুলা is just 50 kilometers from the Srinagar airport. 50 kilometers. যদি বিচাৰে হেদিনাখন had they come to and taken over Srinagar airport, Indian army তলৰ পৰা জম্মু পৰা ফাইট কৰি তাতে পৌঁতে জানা তুমি কিমান টাইম লাগিব? They would have never reached.
Okay.
Or I won't say never reached, but you would have taken our time.
Herculean task.
So hey, Rati, you know what these guys did? They killed every man that they could find. They raped every woman that they could find.
But the Pakistanis?
The Pakistani raiders. More than 3,000 to 4,000 women were raped in that one night. Tens of thousands of people were killed. That at an Anglo-Indian convent at us, like St. Joseph convent or something like that, missionary, Anglo-Indians or European nurses asle. So I realized after this, after reading this, कि यदि तुम्हारा दिखर army is not strong. If motivated people like us, we don't go and fight there, who's going to fight? And this actually had a damn kind of a impact in my life. मैं भाई कि यार I wanted to join the Navy যেতিয়া মই অপ্ট কৰিছিলোঁ NDL ন মই Navy লিখিছিলোঁ কি I thought কি মই যুদ্ধত নেযাম বা কৰিম বাট আৰু কি আমাৰ নিচিনা সবে যদি ভয় খায় বা যদি সব পিছত থাকিবলৈ বিচাৰে who's going to go and fight there?
Absolutely. I'm trying to tell again to the viewers and all, the mindset is kind of a Olympian, it is there. I'll tell you, like, these guys in top, like, if you, like, there, I know one more guy who joined, like, GMAT, people, he joined Harvard and all that, and the top, either if you, the top trading firms, the top consulting firms, and who, they take people who are, like, who have done, who are like Olympians or like extreme sports or kibana korise, people like you, like they, because these, what they want is like people who can take extreme amount of pressure and still keep their ingenuity. So that is what, like, and because people like you and also the Nectar, and Nectar, when he did that theory, he was married, he has, I think, son or daughter, two kids.
Yeah.
Even then to go to a mission,
family বিলাক জানা matter নকৰে. These things do not matter.
That is what I feel. How? For you it doesn't matter, but for
your marriage, your children is your personal thing.
Yeah, means I don't know. Means like for a normal civilian, like even if I ask these people, what means that kind of mindset? It is a different kind of a mindset. Means the extreme love means like terrorists have got some motivation. Okay, they want a separate country or separate something. What is your the love? How much of love or what is that? That is a means it's unimaginable.
And later it becomes love for operations. You get a kink command yaad thake. You are enjoying it. It is like a nasha. It is like a game.
Okay.
You have to track him. You have to trap him. He basibole bhabi ase tumi phasaba paise.
Cat and mouse or heritage.
Cat and mouse, exactly. It's like a game.
Game of chess.
And it becomes interesting. Nasha ho jaye to you are completely involved.
No, I like from a other side. I just sometimes कैसे जा सकता है ये? ठीक है. I feel like that.
Lot of my course-mates and people have thought कि यार तू कैसे मतलब.
No, because and you are part of that force where you go on a blink of an eye, you go something which is like there is no surety that you guys will come back.
We have joined special forces to go inside or across only. Special forces is all about going across and.
I've seen that, and I'm really proud. Boy,
thank you so much.
And I mean, like. So we did a lot of. Remember, I mean, I had waited to be like in LA to be drill Kenya pass away and we'll go to
outpass
like NDA now. And do you remember like we had like a third term and fourth term? Our আমি যেতিয়া আমি দুইটা লৈ গলে গোৱা গৈছিলো
good fun প্ৰথম টাইম তুমি মোটৰচাইকেল চলাইছিলা
তাৰপিছত ঘৰত আহি গলে
মই শিকাইছো তোমাক
সুজুকি শোগান এখন চলাইছিলো আৰু আৰু মানে নৰ্থ গোৱা টু চাউথ গোৱা ৰখাও কি বৰষুণে
তাৰপিছত আৰু ইণ্টাৰেষ্টিং হৈছে তুমি প্ৰথমবাৰ মটৰচাইকেল শিকিলা তাতে ঘৰত আহি পেলাই স্কুটাৰ ওলাইছিলা দেউতাই ক'লে কি তই কেতিয়া শিকিলি বোলে নাই মই জানো দিয়া কৌশলৰ লগত চলাইছো and then you banged it
150 এখন আছিলে good fun
মোক বহুত গাড়ী দিছ ভাই
again I want to bring to the notice, like, see, apart from this, you are an amazing painter. Painting, which I'm sure nobody knows. I don't know, unit of channel like
no
तुझे एड लगी एनडीए तो तुझे पेंटिंग है कोई
एनडीए में तने के बासिलो
it's a next level painting, of course, like whatever you guys do, like special forces guy do, I guess to be the next level only. You just don't do for like a hobby.
I really enjoyed painting. I really enjoyed. It helped me. Our special forces kiba eta dekhi pela you have to recreate, you have to paint or you have to sketch. Kabak present kora. Mane tumi soli garit go pela kiba eta sai pela ya khuskari pela you passing through ya you seen a camp or you seen something. Ghuri pela soboke you have to orient people to that তেতিয়া মই sketches বিলাক বিৰাট this thing really worked. I could make sketches and explain कि ये ऐसे दिखेगा, इस घर पे you will go, इस घर पे you will cover, this is where you will go. So for planning and all, it really helped me. Yeah, people used to say कि साहब इतना अच्छा painting कैसे बनाता है. Not only painting but sketches and all. Otherwise नहीं, एक या दो sketches I could make one of the times.
What about now?
अभी I'm sure no I'll definitely get into this. Initiative. I really appreciate all.
हनुमानक माने
याद दिलाना सुपर पावर
तुम्हारा ये भी एक सुपर पावर है तेलुगु में से
no definitely I would love to paint.
means I'll have to tell like why it's not only just ki for the sake of it.
Yes
means it's a amazing, you're an amazing painter like next level.
Very good. That would
no,
I hope to be even closer.
No but nobody knows area no Telugu so like so again coming back to your profession like Kerikori, so what like you had a very interesting, could you tell me about that like to me?
Yeah
profession short and all, did you get any like tate tumi sena medal paisa no?
No I have got a Shaurya Chakra, I have not got a Sena medal.
Okay,
I have got a Shaurya Chakra, I have got Chief Commendation, I have got GOC Commendation, I have got किबा awards जैसे NSG DG Commendation and United Nations of Commendation.
Okay,
Around 7 of them.
Okay.
Are they okay? God has been kind.
so what is that?
Shaurya Chakra I go hey to kana pawn. Shaurya Chakra was much later.
But you have told about Shaurya Chakra in other podcast already.
Yeah. Shaurya Chakra much later. To me provisional into hudi sir provisional I was doing a lot of operations. I think you were asking about guli khaisa.
Guli for to
बहुत बेसी openly to discuss नकलो अकमान critical, that is one of the माने तार यार से we should not disclose exactly how things happen.
Okay.
But yeah মই গুলি খোৱা পিছত মই তোমাক তাৰ পিছৰ কথাটো কওঁ, which I think has a lot of lessons for a lot of people.
Okay.
গুলি খোৱাৰ পিছত মই দেখিছা তুমি থাইছটো কেনেকুৱা decent. গুলি খোৱাৰ পিছত নি পৰা গুলিটো ওলাই গৈছিল
That is during probation, mid probation.
No not mid. I had cleared everything.
Okay.
I had cleared everything. Okay, I'll start from where you're saying. In fact, you know, tini mahat probation not very graduated. First month you do something, second month you do something,
okay.
And third month there is something final kind of a test. So I was into operations and I was doing very well. So I overheard one of my team commanders once. He was speaking to the CO and they try to pull me into his squadron. His team. कि सर ये कश्यप को मैं ले लेता हूँ और इसका अभी आ रहा है, तो we'll make him do all the tests and all. He'll be free for operations. So that is the day I realized कि भैया कश्यप you are clear. तेरा provision clear हो गया. ठीक है, क्योंकि यार if you see a senior team commander telling the commanding officer कि ये बंदे को मैं लेना चाहता हूँ, तो मतलब अच्छा वो है. So because of that influence he made me, मेरे जो second level के जो test थे उसको bypass करके I conducted the final test.
Okay.
The ultimate test, everything was like 40 किलोमीटर स्पीड मार्च है. अब आई डोंट टू से 40 किलोमीटर कहूंगा 100 किलोमीटर कोई अच्छा इनका सिर्फ 40 होता है, मानो की बात. So जोंटू फाइनल या असले everything I had cleared and all. So I had finished all that and I was just into completely dedicated for operations and all. And that is when I got shot. Yeah, তো যেতিয়া মই এটো কাস্ট খুলিছে, কাস্ট খুলি পেলাই মই ভৰিটো এনেকে দেখিছো, এনেকে you see this এনেকে হৈ গৈছে পুৰা মাছ এনেকে তলত ইমান ডাঙৰ ঠাইটো পুৰা এনেকে লটকি আছে, এনেকে হিলি থাকে. নিটো ইমান ডাঙৰ আৰু আকৌ ভৰি আগৰ পৰা পাতল পুৰা. মই দেখি আৰু ইমান বেয়াকে একদম পুৰা ষ্টিচেছ পৰি পেলাই ইয়াতো फ्रैक्चर আছিলে. डॉक्टर्स टोल्ड मी कि तू अभी दौड़ तो नहीं सकेगा, तो हाउ विल यू कंटिन्यू इन स्पेशल फोर्सेस. मु पूरा टेंशन मु बाकी पावरी कि स्पेशल फोर्सेस में हाउ विल आई यार, मतलब आई विथ सो मच ऑफ पैशन आई टोल्ड यू. मतलब
एग्जैक्टली कोड লাগিছিল মানে
इट वाज ए कॉन्डाइल फ्रैक्चर, नीट লাগিছিল.
Okay, but not in the muscle.
No, not in the muscle. It went through hearty মাজৰ পৰা এনেকে গুচি গৈছে. weight bearing portion to disturb নাই কৰা. I mean yeah, but কন্ডাইল ফ্র্যাকচার যেটো সাইডৰ পৰা কন্ডাইল টু ফ্র্যাকচার হৈ গৈছে. এন্ড তাতে মেজৰ আৰ্টাৰিজ থাকে, যদি আৰ্টাৰি কাটি গ'ল হেতেন, even if a doctor was present there, he wouldn't have been able to save me. So I was
through and through.
Yeah, through and through. I was very lucky. So তাৰপিছত কি হ'ল মানে I really felt very কি यार মই ভাবিলাই continue in special forces. I thought they were going to throw me out. But next around 3 months, every waking minute, khali exercise. Calling quadriceps core. I realized कि যদি তোমার knee to weak হয়, you have to strengthen the muscles around it. আৰু খালি দিন ভৰ ৰাতিপুৱা পৰা গধূলিলৈকে যেতিয়ালৈকে উঠি আছো exercise rest কৰি within 3 months যেতিয়া মোৰ ৰিকেটত I was A3 পা A1 কৰা পলিচি নাই A3 ত মই A4 হস্পিটেলত গৈ পেলাই ফাইল লিখিছো এনেকে and I started doing knee to chest. Doctor, what are you doing? Stop, what are you doing? So I did about 7-8 demo once. And I told him, sir, this is my file. I had a gunshot wound. And you see, I'm fitter than anybody. Make me shape on. He went around, registrar.
Aviation medicine or doctor?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Due to recated, I don't even, I'm so bad. I don't even know the gentleman's name.
Air Force or A4, G4,
But my shape on kori dilla. Episode. That is how. So my is ki yaar jodi kiba hoise you should not give up ki bhai mar gaya pit gaya lut gaya theek hai you have to get over it ji ho gaya if you keep stuck there ki bhaiya lut gaya pit gaya mar gaya then you're not coming out of it.
And jitu ma kotha koisu like he je mane that means that worries and that family heri mu etu ase hebul nobhoba nisinta ke
hey balidan to je mo question that is what plays. ইমান passionate হৈ গৈছিলো স্পেশালি মই নিজৰ কাৰণে কওঁ ইমান passionate হৈ গৈছিলো reading those stories कि माने nothing could matter मतलब यार करना है इसमें and if we don't do it who's going to do it and if everybody starts thinking कि यार नहीं आराम से ए militant এটা যে আহে militant এটা তো ভাবে নেকি কি মই 9টা বজা বা 5টা বজা যাম তাৰছত গৈ পেলাই বাচ্চা টিউশন লৈ যাব লাগে তাৰছত গধূলি ওয়াইফৰ কাৰণে সবজি কিনি পেলাই লৈ যাম ইজি থিংকিং তেনেকে নাভাবে নহয় হি যদি নাভাবে and you are trained to fight him और तुम्ही যদি তেনেকুৱা ভাবি আছা कि यार शाम को मैं जाके गोल्फ खेलूंगा और उसके बाद टेबल टेनिस खेलूंगा मेरा यार 3 दिन से स्क्वॉश खराब हो रखा है टाइम नहीं मिल पा रहा है हाउ आर यू गोइंग मतलब आर यू इक्वल दैट गाय हैज गिवन अप हिज लाइफ he wants to come and strike you he सब एरी पहला আহিছে यार लुकाई থাকি পেলে তোমাক মাৰিব লাগে और তুমি यार भाभी आसा कि यार मेरे को तो नौकरी चाहिए नहीं 9 to 5 या मैं सुबह पीटी जाऊंगा आज बहुत ज्यादा वर्कआउट हो गया आज मैं एक्सरसाइज नहीं करूंगा कैन यू डू इट you can't fight him how can you fight him you need psychos people
that is exact
নিজৰ এৰি পেলাই মানে you are ready to willing to fight कि यार I'm no less तो हेटो लॉट compete करबले it's a competition of minds
जिए हक माने whatever happens to the माने country किबा like no of iman despondency thakok ba heri hok and all that it feels really good that there are still these kind of people that exist
there's so many more
yeah there are so many more and there, still that ki mane ji hok mane lagile etu side if they are producing that kind of there are still as many people who are ready to with that special forces mindset that is what like makes me happy or makes everyone secure and like now looking at you when tomar etia mane jikhini hoy mane tomar etia podcast ba tomar nisna manu dekha pai I'm sure a lot of people more will be motivated
and it will make me very glad
yeah, absolutely and actually mane normal like moi to tothapi I am there but I'm sure a lot of it is very difficult people who have not been in the Fauji setup to even think enake kenake mane jabo pare it is it's there I'm sure it is there
but moi etia janeke last few days I have been open to social media and moi man sab comments bilak pohu Instagram or YouTube and it's very encouraging to see ki bahut youth so many people have said ki we want to join the army we want to join the special forces we want to do this we want to do that so ase manu tateo ase and that is our future mane
absolutely do you think a lot of people who are in the doing wonders in the civilian field also have this special forces mindset or can you relate any parallel to that in Warano?
To me, jonto koisa that mindset is there. Mindset is very simple. Mane we are all very normal people. I don't consider myself anything special by anything of that kind. You've known me. Mane ekela ora ami ragda khaisu. ठीक है तो we are all very very simple and very okay. Mane very common people. But it is what sets us apart, I would say, is commitment. And we want to go to the next level. And we will not stop or we will not rest before we achieve it. Never give up attitude juntu koy no ki professional ki kora professional na ragada ki the instructors would try their best ki yaar isko bhaga do ye haath khade karke bhag jaye. They would do anything to get that done. And pisot kothao pare mane ki yaar dekha ye 3 ko maine bhaga diya ye 4 ko maine bhaga diya. Yeah. So you don't have to run. It's as simple as that. If you look at it, I don't have to run. I don't have to go back. I'm here to stay. I'll fight. Or jo bhi karayenge karate raho.
And that is true for every walk of life.
Yeah, and there's so many people. Two things. Juntu muk lage ata this never give up attitude to try and go beyond. And second would be unconventional mindset. Sobe enake koribo. And then you try and see something beyond ki ye to itna sa hai, just don't look at it here, look at the entire picture, look what is beyond this.
Out of a day, like tumi gute tumar imane ragra and you do, and thereafter you are handed over a book ki to pour our next dinner rati will give us a book review. Means how do you do that?
Edina tinta book review leke
tinta book review, and after that inside the probation tumi gute ragra khini khua rati tumak to ensure that you don't sleep in the night, they hand you over 3 books. Okay, read this and give us a book review next day morning. So you see the kind of the kiman level loke human mind of herik loi jay to
it's बहुत बेसी confused को ना लगे. To make it very simple, you don't give up. You keep doing your best.
How
whatever task is given to you.
brain काम करे केने के करे ते काम.
Brain human endurance has got no limits. Human endurance has got no limits. You can push it to any limit. That we have learned. I don't know. So many times I have realized कि यार मैं first time NDA Greenhorn. Greenhorn first camp or second term. First time मैं special forces बहुत पिছত पिट्ठू तो डांगी पहले मैं ठियो होइसिलो and I realized अबे ये उठा के मैं चलूँगा कैसे?
And I remember my coachmate Deshpande. You know Deshpande?
Of course, Deshpande sir.
Ta kunbai kiba ta kole tar gat lagile, and he did not give the LMG to anyone. The entire camp, he carried the entire LMG. But a good day too.
LMG
to LMG to is around 15 kilos.
Around 11 kgs.
11 kilos, 11 kilos to my head.
Compared to the normal weapon, which is 4
kilos, LMG is a big weapon. No, it's
very uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable to Iman Mostu or Take to me, like in Greenhorn, like where you move through all the forests and all that thing. To me, to and again, and it is a 5-day camp.
About 5 days camp.
About 5 days camp. And entire he needy letter kiba egot lagile. But I say he's a Air Force cadet. He was in the Air Force. He moved logor hoy. And that is what he's a similar kind of a mindset. Hey jedot hole koribe hole ekdom pura jat buddhi hole ekdom koribe. So that is
মই হেতু কৈছো কি প্ৰথমবাৰ উঠাই পেলাই মই লাগি আছিল কেনেকৈ উঠাই পেলাই মই থিয় হম. But then 5 days again সবে কৰিলে, everybody did it and we all did it. So you keep pushing, and I'm sure had it been 10 days you would have done it for 10 days. Similar thing in a commando school, commando course too. I don't know how many days it is. 35 36 days ki ba hoya hai. Power was what time of it. 35 days it's hell, and everybody does it. जो भी required है कर देते हैं. So same for provision. हिमाल बेसिक कोड लगे बस इतना है ना, चलना है वहां तक दे लो, देन यू टेक ए ब्रेक, पिट उतारो, आराम करो, फिर उठाओ, चलो.
Absolutely. Like it is not only about the brawl.
It's not about the brawl.
Not about the brawl.
But then the brawl is required. You need to have that, because without that, but that comes as a package with the mind.
Means the
mental strength.
Brain is because to be able to be one step ahead of the militants who are equally good.
It's survival, yeah. For you, it is not survival. For us, it is probably a game.
Yeah.
It becomes survival at times, but
Uh.
normally what we have seen, it is a game for you. ये नशा है आपका, you want to go there and target, and of course kill is a strong word, but you want to target them, but for them it is survival. They don't want to die, no?
A lot of people don't know now, like I think that you are from Assam.
এতিয়ালৈকেতো যদি কাৰোবাৰ ডাউট আছিলে ক্লিয়াৰ হৈ গৈছে
Yeah, like going forward now, maybe like I don't know when this will be released, but at least from now on, like people will know ki heavy, and I'm sure like you should keep coming to Assam.
I would love to, and
তেনেকে ধৰণে, and maybe
my heart is here.
Yeah.
India pa যেতিয়া আমি ট্ৰেইনত আহোঁ,
four down.
Four down, and
Four down,
we
yeah.
are crossing over
Bombay
from
to-
Siliguri pa নহয়, Siliguri pa when you are crossing over, আৰু ইয়াতে অসমৰ যেতিয়া পুৰা wet lands বিলাক চব ঘৰতে পুখুৰী আৰু গ্ৰীনাৰী, আৰু ইয়াত দেখি পেলাই মানে
দেখি ভাল লাগে।
you feel so
Yeah.
আমি আৰু ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ ওচৰত আমি চব বাহিৰত ওলাই আহিছো, শ্যাম নন্দন ভূঞা, জামিনী, and
Everybody, yeah.
Nath, and all of us.
So what are your like so if you এতিয়া তোমাৰ YouTube 300,000 followers, so what are your future plans and কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ?
Nee, God has been kind. এতিয়ালৈকে সব ভাল চলি আছে. People are loving us, and I'm really loving presenting my heroes to the world.
Absolutely.
এতিয়ালৈকে মানে মানুহে ভাবে কি আমি বহুত কিয় কৰিছো, মোৰ লাগে ইয়াৰ আমি কিছু নহয়, আমি একো নহয়. There are so many people who have done so much more, and that is the entire idea ki show them the real heroes and let them interact, and as I told you that incident য'ত মানে ছোৱালী এজনী যে কৈ আছিলো, and then so many more যোনে কমেণ্টছ কৰে বা ইয়া কৰে কি আজিৰ ছ'চাইটিত আজি ইউথক অকণমান গাইডেন্সৰ দৰকাৰ পৰে, বিকজ আমাৰ টাইমত বহুত বেছি নাছিলে, বাট এতিয়া দে চি so many other things. Every 30 seconds এটা ৰীল হয়, চেঞ্জ কৰি পেলাই মানে they are exposed to so many things. If they don't see the right things, they will eventually get inspired or motivated by the wrong heroes and they go somewhere else.
Absolutely.
That is just, I think, a small part, and
That's it for today.
thank you so much.
Kaushal, thanks, and like you are continuing to making us all proud, both while in the uniform and of course outside the uniform also.
So are you.
No, it's like an ভাল লাগিলে তোমাক আকৌ লগ পাই।
Thank you.
And this is just one of the many more podcasts we are having.
Yeah.
And wish you all the luck.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
ठीक है।
And to me and to my viewers, wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And
Joy Aaya
Joy Aaya Kham.
Joy Aaya.